If you're following Meghan Markle, you probably know Meghan's got a cooking show out on Netflix. The interesting thing is, it's got over 100,000 dislikes, which is pretty impressive. It's not a Guinness Book record, but it's pretty good for a dislike count. Anyway, this here's Michael Knowles, who I watch once in a while, and he stole my line. Meghan Markle's new Netflix show nauseates me. If you watch this channel, I've got thousands of videos, and I often say, this makes me nauseous when I'm talking about, well, something similar to this. Okay, usually Amber. Anyway, let's see what Michael's got to say about Meghan's little trailer on Netflix and take a look at it.
I somehow stumbled across a Netflix commercial for the Meghan Markle show.
No, you didn't. He planned on reacting to it. Just saying.
I don't know what mistakes I made over my little Christmas break here that led me. I don't know what errors have gone on in advertising that allowed Netflix to serve me this commercial. But this is the new show that Netflix is promoting with the American actress who became a duchess, who tried to destroy the royal family.
All right, we know all that. Nice of him to simply call her an actress, as if she's a good, successful actress. Just say D-level ex-actress or whatever it is.
Which then booted them out of England, who seems to be detested by just about everyone in public. This is the show that they've made with her.
All right, here we go.
Let's make a show.
Let's go. I've always loved taking something pretty ordinary and elevating it. Surprising people with moments that let them know I was really thinking of them.
Wait a minute. She likes to take things ordinary and elevate them. Isn't that what Harry did with her?
What? This is probably one of the most glamorous moments of my life.
It's magic.
I'm going to share some little tips and tricks. I see what color I gravitate to. And
I like Michael's face here. I mean, look, when we do reaction videos, we usually try to pump it up a little bit, but sometimes it is actually a completely authentic reaction.
everything goes from there. And how you incorporate these practices every day. That's what you want. You want that shape and texture. Come on. This is about connecting with friends. I love that we're doing this together for the first time.
Okay, you know what? Maybe cooking can be about connecting with friends. Sure, you get together, you cook. But what the hell do we need to hear that from Meghan Markle for?
Making new friends. That is so good.
We're family now.
I'm just learning. Look at how much honey we have.
Do you believe in magic?
We're not in the pursuit of perfection. Woke us all up. We're in the pursuit of joy. Love is in the details. I have to do it totally wrong to get it totally right.
I am, and I'm not exaggerating, I'm not just saying this for rhetorical effect. I am physically nauseated watching that clip. That is like a parody of what that show should be. I had to get it totally wrong to get it totally right. I just love, really one of my favorite things is doing small, wonderful acts of charity and kindness for people to let them know I'm thinking of them. You know, I love, what? Love Meghan. Someone pointed out on Twitter, I forget who it was, the woman who destroyed her in-laws family, whose own family doesn't like her, whose the in-laws obviously don't like her, the public doesn't like her. She seems to be one of the more vindictive, sort of nasty figures in public life. What's the title of her show? Love Meghan.
Oh yeah, okay, I see his point. So, since she's done all this stuff behind the scenes, or out in the open, I should say in her case, we know who she is. So when she's going to come out and say the show's about love and joy and friends and connections, it just doesn't sit so well.
What to watch? Who wants to watch Meghan Markle bake a pie? Even in the commercial, what's really wrong with this is all the little clips of her seem to attempt to show some reticence or some kind of meekness. They want her to appear demure and and modest. And so she, has a modest little giggle or something. But the act of making a TV show about herself is not modest. It's not demure. She's not reluctant to speak. She really wants attention. And
Yeah, see? That's why I watch his channel once in a while. He brings up a good point. Is that Meghan defenders might say, well, look at her on the show. She's talking about joy and modesty and friends and things like this. But making a TV show about you cooking is pretty self-centered and narcissistic, I'd say. Because let's face it, you're not somebody who went through cooking school, worked in the grills for decades, and finally got yourself up there on TV, and now you want to share your life and what you've done. You're someone who married into it, tried a bunch of shit that failed, and then you're like, well, let's try a cooking show. That could be easy. But I might be wrong. I don't know everything about Meghan. Maybe some of you out there who know more than me probably about it could correct me. Maybe Meghan's a chef at heart and she's been doing this for decades and grueling over the stove, and she deserves this. Let me know what you think in the comments. What was that thing she did? Go! Go! That was silly, man. I gotta use that somehow. Alright, I'm rambling now. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.